Hello everyone, my name is Angel, and today I'll talk about the Model 6, about the CMM, Coordinated Management of Meaning. A brief intro. Pierce and Krohn developed in 1980s, developed the Coordinated Management of Meaning theory. According to CMM, two people who interact socially construct the meaning of their conversation. So each of individuals is also comprised of an interpersonal system in which helps to explain their actions and reactions. So the CMM theory is related of a number of theories: speech act, symbolic interaction, and systems theory. So a brief description of this. The theory of CMM says basically that persons in conversation construct their own social realities. So Pierce and Korn believe that CMM is useful in our everyday lives. So people within a social situation first want to understand what is going on and apply rules to figure out things. So they act on the basis of their understanding and employ their rules to decide what kind of action is appropriate to that situation. Pierce and Korn use the term making social words in reactions to CMM. People have a vision of what they think is needed. So noble and good also hate and fear certain things. So people want to accomplish things in life and they hope to manage things whenever they are in conflict. Coordination is difficult when two people have different views, and this is called different logic of meaning and actions. So CMM offers three terms as a way of applying the communication perspective to the events and project of our social words: coordination, coherence, and mastery. So we'll start with coordination. What is coordination? Coordination directs our attention to the ways in which our actions come together to produce patterns. So these patterns comprise the events and objects of the social worlds in which we live. Coordination suggests that all events and objects in our social worlds are constructed by intermediate activities and multiple persons. This is coordination. Coherence. Coherence directs our attention to the stories that we tell that make our lives meaningful. So the construction of meaning is an intent part of what it means to be human, and the story is the primary form of this process. So what is in mind? CMM suggests that we tell stories about many things, including our own individual and collective identity and the world around us. So there is always tension between the stories we tell to make the world coherent and the stories we live as we coordinate it with other people. So CMM focuses on a powerful dynamic that accounts for joys, frustrations, surprises, strategies, and social life. And the third one, the last one, is mastery. Mastery is used to remind us that there is more to life than the mere fact of daily existence. So Pierce and Korn believe that any attempt to reduce our lives to mere facts is a mistake and will ultimately fail. So in other words, mastery directs our attention to the fact that the universe is far bigger and subtler than any possible set of stories by which we can make it coherent. So it makes sense to ask of any social pattern, how is it made and how might we remake it differently? So this is mastery. So these are the three terms to apply to CMM: coordination, coherence, and mastery. And well, I'll use a personal story to illustrate what is CMM theory and give a better example, a better example of what is this. So last year, my friends and I started a business in photography. So we planned a meeting in a specific hour, clarifying to be punctual and avoid any delays. So because most of us we have jobs, classes, have school, so we don't have time to spend. So only two people arrived on time. The others arrived or too early either or too late. So this is because we had a different meaning about what punctuality and responsibility was. So at that time I had two jobs and I had school, but most of my friends had like just one job or not school. So for one person could be like, okay, I'm late, it's fine. But for another person is, all right, I need to be punctual because I have a lot of stuff to do, and maybe the other person have more stuff to do as well. So this is because we had a different idea of what punctuality and responsibility was. So I can apply CMM theory in this because if we had an idea, an equal idea, and everyone had the same pattern of what punctuality and responsibility was, maybe we we could avoid that problem at that time for the punctuality. And well, this is my story, and this is my presentation, and thank you for your attention. Have a nice day.